Welcome back, everyone. This is Bunny Vulture, and this is episode 6 of my Feed the Beast Monster series. Today we're going to be covering Applied Energistics, I think I had mentioned in my last episode. But before we get into that, I want to show you the modifications I did to my MFR Rancher and Squid power system over here. I think I tried messing around with this a little bit after my last video. I had tried switching this out to a 3x3 tank, and I didn't like the way that looked. It didn't seem to improve anything, so I switched it back to a 5x5 inside. And the other thing I noticed was that having just one squid in there doesn't produce a lot of ink sacs. So I went out and got the other guy some buddies. I think I have about 8 or 9 maybe in there now. And if I check the bioreactor, it looks like I'm getting about 1 ink sac a second. So that's a little better. I'm not sure how much good that's going to do long term, but it has filled up the compression dynamo here to full, and that is so I may add another one on here if it can, just to see how much pull I can get off of this one bioreactor. And I got a dedicated hardened energy cell to that, which is full, and it's getting a little blip on usage right there. And then I have it also diverting into this energy cell, which is still filling up at a pretty good clip. Hi, kitty. At about 1,000 a second or so. So that's not too bad. And then I have that going off into each of my thermal expansions machines here that I can use. I wanted to at least get this set up here so that I could use them as I need them, especially my energetic infuser, so I can fill up my tools. So I want to get started with Applied Energistics. I know there's probably a lot of people out there that you've already seen do Applied Energistics and how to set it up. So it's if you've already seen this, I apologize, but this will probably be my inventory system of choice going forward. I like to use it for my quarries, so that I can send all my quarry goodness into the system and not have to worry about it. Well, you're being needy, aren't you? You gonna say hi to YouTube? Huh? You gonna say hi? Of course, now that I put you on the spot, you're not gonna say anything, are you? You say hi? No. Okay, he's not going to say hi. So the first thing you need with Applied Energistics is the ME controller. And I haven't made anything yet. I got a bunch of the resources in my inventory, so hopefully we can just go ahead and get this going. So we need a advanced processor. And last time in Unleashed, I made these all with the assembly table, which I actually made one of those. But it takes a lot of power to do that, and it's a little slower since I don't have a lot of lasers. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it this way. So I think I can do, Certus core, no. Let me get the right recipe here. Since I haven't done this, I apologize, guys. I'm not exactly sure what this takes. So I should be able to go like that. All right, so I think I'm going to need a few of these. So I'm just going to go ahead and make a few. I got the resources, so I'm not worried about it. So I need that. I need some of these. So I'm just going to go ahead and, these stack. I know I need a bunch of this stuff, so I'm just going to make, say, 30 of those. And I should be able to go like this. Oh, silicon. I haven't made any silicon. Whoops. So I do need to make some of that. So let me take 30. No, not 32. Let's take 16. Smelt some of that up real quick. And I think I still have some iron over here in my regular furnaces that I was working with just to get some stuff. I still got a bunch of dust in here that I haven't done anything with. And my other resources right there. I'm going to probably put my AE system over here just to feed off my one little generator guy, just so I can use it and kind of show you how it operates. Because I'm probably going to set it up here along this wall and then have everything kind of over in this area. But I haven't, as you can see, I haven't finished off the rest of my floor here and my glass walls, and also started on the second floor. I actually haven't had much time to get on and play lately. I've been real busy with a few outside projects at work and everything. So I haven't had a lot of time to get on and play. Actually, after my last episode, I had fixed this for maybe an hour or so. I think that's about the time I've had to get on here and to tinker around with this and on my test world just to try out a couple things. And that's about all the time I've had. So I'm kind of just getting back. I prepped for about a half hour right before this episode to get some stuff ready for this episode. So I haven't had much time on here, so I apologize if this is kind of seeming boring and you kind of already seen this stuff. But if you haven't, then I hope you're enjoying. So we got that, we got that. So why isn't that working? I do not like when that doesn't work. All right, so it's a quartz knife, diamond, and that. Okay. Of course, it's not going to work. So let's do that like so, and there we are. And well, maybe I shouldn't have made those so many quartz cutting knives. Great. So that's going to be a big waste of resources. Well, maybe not, because I'm probably going to make a lot of stuff that's going to need that. So maybe it's not going to be a big use. Another thing I know I'm going to need, so I will make it while I'm here, is the basic processor. And that needs gold instead of diamond. So let's just go ahead and put a few more of those in there, and let's put some gold in there because I know I'm going to need those there. I don't need the dirt that's in my inventory, so I'm just going to put that back and that back, so that will free up. And since I don't think I will need those, I will go ahead and put those up right now. And I'll stack my diamonds back. So let's go back to here. Oh, I need to smelt those up. Keep forgetting I can't do all this stuff right away since I do not have my assembly table. I don't get the thing right away. Can we sleep? Go ahead and sleep this away. You're just going to sit behind me, aren't you? One of my cats is sitting on the top of my chair behind me, just kind of stalking me and stalking all you while I'm recording this. He's being kind of quiet. I'm kind of surprised. He normally doesn't get up there. He's usually on his kitty tree, sleeping and whatnot. But I guess maybe he's hungry or something. But normally we don't feed him till a little bit later on in the evening. I'm recording this right after I got home from work, so there's not much going on. So maybe he's thinking that it's dinner time. It's like maybe he can get fed a little early. No, not going to get fed early. Sorry, kitty. So the other thing, all right, this basically provides just, I'm not really sure what it does, but I know you need it. It's like the first base block that you need. One of the other things you need is you need an access terminal so you can get stuff out of the network. To get that, you're going to need some glass and some ME cable, which we're going to need a lot of because I plan on having a pretty extensive ME network. My network in Unleashed was pretty extensive. Another quartz dust. That's another thing I did not get, and I totally forgot to get. So let's just put you back in there. So before we do that, let's see if I can do anything else. I'm not sure if I can. I need that. I need quartz dust in order to make fluix dust. I mean, I am just all over the place. 9. Good enough to get started. So let's go over here. Where's the cable? Cable. That was wrong. Fluix dust. Oh. All right, I need that. I am out of redstone. That's why it didn't work. If I am out of redstone, that will be bad news. No, I am not out of redstone. Oh, good. As I say, I might have to go on a mining mission. I am going to have to go on a mining mission because one stack of redstone is not going to do it. So let's go back to this and like that and make 6 cables. That is good enough for now. I'm also going to need that. So let's make one of those. And then I should be able to go... No? What am I missing? I got that. Glass, iron. Do I not? I don't have glass. Now that is something I may not have, which is not going to be a good thing. You know, I think I can pulverize that into sand. Can I do that? Yeah, I can pulverize that into sand. Let me go ahead and make some glass real quick, and I will be right back, guys. Alright guys, I am back and I have some glass. It didn't take long to get some stuff together, so now I should be able to do this. Alright, there's my access terminal. The next thing you need is a somewhere to put the storage. There's two ways you can do this. You can use a ME chest, which is right here. That's basically just a chest that you attach to your ME network, and the items will kind of go in there like a normal chest. Another thing you can use is what's called the ME drive, and basically that just looks like a little block with a bunch of little 2 columns in front of it with a bunch of lights on either side, and each little slot contains a disk drive. So you put various size storages in there, well, 1K all the way up to 64K, and each little different storage drive holds more and more types of blocks data, essentially, and each little drive holds 63 different types. So we're going to need a few of these to put into the ME drive, but first we're going to need the drive. So I'm going to go ahead and make this up. I should be able to get a chest like that, and then be able to go like that. So there we go. There's my ME drive, and I don't think I'll need any cables. I think doing the 1K storage drives are probably unnecessary, because once I get this thing up and going with where I want it and power, I'm gonna be going for a quarry as soon as possible, and that's a hint towards the next episode. It's a quarry episode, and to do that, I'm gonna see if I can't delve into Mistcraft, because I don't want to create big holes all over the place. Although I might, because it's probably gonna take a while to get the Mistcraft pages I want. It took me quite a while to fly around in my Unleashed world to get the Mistcraft pages I want for an ideal quarry age, because I wanted like the single biome, the no monsters, no weather, zenith, and all the special stuff to make it so I just go in there and do stuff. Well, now you're all talkative, aren't you? Yeah, you are. So I think I may just go for, I don't know, maybe the 4K storage. That may not be too bad, or maybe I'll just go for a 16K, because I'm probably only going to put like the quarry stuff in there for it to begin with, so I have a place to dump all that stuff. All right, you are making so much noise. You need to get down. There. Sorry about that. So in order to do that, I will need a storage block, and that requires 3 storage segments, and each segment requires 3 storage cells. So that requires quite a few of these basic processors. So let's see, I got 53 gold, nether quartz, redstone. I might actually be able to make those ups and make a couple of those 16Ks, because that's probably not bad. I'm not going to go for the 64K quite just yet, because I'll be able to make those plenty once I get the quarry. I'm going to get going up, and I'm going to go pretty insane with the quarry. There's 2 different types of quarries in Monster. The standard one, I think the max you could go was a 64 by 64, but in the Monster pack, there's a mod called Quarry Plus. And it takes a little bit. It takes a regular quarry, and then to make it, you need an assembly table, 8 chests, 16 pipe wires, a pulsating chipset, and 2 of the redstone diamond chipsets. But the advantage to this, and you use them with these little marker plus guys, which are a little bit more expensive as well, but the size of the quarry you can do with this is ridiculous. The normal quarry I mentioned was a 64 by 64. With this quarry plus guy, I believe you can do a 256 by 256 quarry, which is insane. That's like, what was it, 64, so it's probably like 16 normal size quarries, if I did that quick math in my head right. Maybe not, but 16 quarries going at once, pretty insane. Now granted, you're going to be on top for quite a while at that size, at 256 by 256, but that's pretty nice. That's a pretty ridiculous size quarry, so I wouldn't do that on a server necessarily unless I had a pretty beefy server going, but I think on my single player world, yeah, I'll go for it. Why not? So we will go back to the Applied Energistics here. And I am going to see if I can't make some of these. What was I going to make? I was going to make a 16. So I need some of these storage blocks and storage segments and storage cells. So I'm going to go ahead and make these guys up because that's a little bit boring for you to watch me make all that requirement stuff up. So I'm going to see if I can't make maybe two 16Ks up, and I will be right back with you guys. Alright guys, I have made up the 18 storage cells that I needed and converted those into these two storage blocks. So now I should be able to make the two 16K storage drives or disks that I need. And what am I missing? I am missing glass again. Oh my gosh. And I think I actually deposited glass here because I had too much stuff in my inventory. Or did I use it up accidentally? I probably did. Be right back, guys. Alright, I am back, and I have just enough glass to do it. 16K. No, of course not. Of course it's not going to work. Redstone, storage block, redstone, iron. Okay. I can do that. So let's go like that. I need those in the middle. Two there, and oh, that's what I'm missing. Of course. Redstone. Not to fear, I have redstone. I actually did run out of redstone when I was making the storage cell, so I had to go out and get a few. I just had to go down in my little mining carry up. Now I can make it. In my little mining hole over there, since I filled that one up. I actually came back up that way. Went down to where I had blown a bunch of stuff away using my hammer here, and yeah, I just plowed off into a general direction and until I found some redstone and got a bunch, and I used my friendly Mimikite here, which I will show you how to, if you happen to be out of something like redstone and you need a little bit, just put, yeah, I got 2 Mimikites, so let's put 2 there. And just like that, 2 redstone, 10 redstone. Ta-da! Nice and handy. Love that stuff. So, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and just come off of this bat box here for now, even though this is turning out to be fairly good. This bioreactor is now full. Buffer here is filling up, and I think that's only because... Does this actually have any work to do? Yeah, this is filling up now, so the buffer's filling up. You can see it's filling up about 5 per second. So, or maybe a little bit more than that. So I may have to get a tank actually for this. This may end up being more power than I thought. I don't know. But in the meantime, I'll move this around, but I just want to show you kind of how you construct it together. So you put the controller down like that, and you can kind of see here it's got a max power of 320 megajoules per second, and trigger is 800. So I think I can run this off of EU. I'm not sure. I will find out. The next thing you will need is another block, so you can put these in any order, I do believe. I'll put down the drives like that, and you just put the disks in like that. So now we have 32K of storage and 126 different item types. The other thing we will need is a cable, and I don't think I have any of that type of cable. So let's go to Industrial Craft here. The cable I like to use, and it's a little expensive, but it's this glass fiber cable. It's a little ridiculous as far as what you need. Pulverized silver energium dust? Huh. Well, they changed the recipe for that. I have no idea what this is. Diamond dust and redstone. Well, now, didn't they just make that more interesting to make? It's no longer diamond and silver on either end. Maybe I will just use a copper cable for now. Uninsulated rubber and that. So, I can definitely do that. And I actually think I have some of that stuff in one of these chests already. Yep. I have cable, so I don't have to make any. Good deal. So I should just be able to go like that. Yep. And sure enough, provided some power, and it is charging up. And it has a nice little LED indicator on the front showing you how much power it has. It tells you right here, energy stored, tells you how much you got, energy used, and how much you're using. I can access and this is where you would access your items and actually put items in. So if I wanted to start putting stuff in here, say I wanted to store gold in here, you can just shift click this in like you would a chest, and boom, it is now in your system. And you can, if you go over to the drives here, you will see there's 131 bytes used of one item type. So I'm actually kind of glad that I used the 16K, so I got 16,000, so I got 32,000 bytes, because that little stack of gold that I just, not even a stack of gold, a quarter or third a stack of gold, took up 131. So I'm not going to put stuff like cobble and dirt and stuff like that in here. I'm going to use what the item block called deep storage units to kind of throw stuff in there so it doesn't clog up my my ME network. So the stuff like the quarry and stuff like that, I'll probably actually send all the stuff like sand, gravel, cobble, dirt into the void using a void pipe, I think, for now, because I do want to get like the good stuff, and I want to get all that stuff into my AE system without getting all that other junk that I really don't need right now. I can use cobble, but I can manually go down. If I need cobble, I can go down with my hammer, I can get a whole inventory full down in like no time at all. So I think I will do that. Now that that's got enough power. Oop, that's the wrong chest. Where did it go? It went here, didn't it? So now that I got this is like just like basic little area. So now I think I will go ahead and transfer some of my items into here and kind of see what kind of reduced inventory I can get in. And once I do that, I will be right back with you guys, and I'll show you kind of where I end up and how much, see how much I can condense this, and show you how much it condenses just down into 3 simple blocks right here. I will be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. I didn't end up actually using, getting rid of too many chests. I got rid of 1 double chest here and 2 of the miscellaneous chests I had over here. So I didn't get rid of too much stuff, but it did organize a little bit. You can see here I got, some of the stuff in here, maybe some of the more valuable crafting materials. So I moved all that in here. And I got the ME drive. It's only taking up about 5,500 storage space, so not bad. I can get a lot more stuff in here and get rid of a lot of more chests. And I'm using 41 of the 63 item types, and then I got this whole other 16K storage. I'm only using 2 of the 10 available, so I can make another couple 16K storage drives and be pretty well off for quite a while, I think, before I would need to move on to the 64Ks, which is probably what I would do next if I wanted to upgrade. But if you'll notice, I got 32 levels, so I want to go ahead and enchant another book with you. Let's see what I got. Inferno 3. No idea what that is. So I actually got another one here, Focus Punch 3. No idea what that is either. Maybe one of you guys can fill me in on what both of those are. No clue what those are. I'm probably, building the library and stuff will be another future episode. But anyway, guys, wanted to show you that's my Applied Energistics thing. Next episode will hopefully be the quarry. I'm going to see if I can't move some stuff around here, maybe actually put walls on this weekend, and maybe start the stairs and the second floor, and maybe generally move some stuff around. You might be able to hear my cats playing in the background. They're highly amused with themselves, showing dominance right now. Anyway, that will be it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please leave me a like. I sure do appreciate it. Share it, and tell your friends to subscribe. And if there's anything you guys want to see, be sure to let me know in the comments. Until next time, bye-bye.